facts about Sylvester Stallone you can never imagine. Rocky, an 8-time streetwise boxer. Hunted over 5 times as a Vietnam veteran, John Rambo. Well, only in the movies. Michael Sylvester Gardienzo Stallone, professionally known as Sylvester Stallone, has made his muscular melodrama a trademark for the action film genre for over 5 decades. Before we get started with this video, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell button. Stay in touch with all the fun-filled and highly informative videos we share on this channel. And if you click on the button right now, we will send you a message immediately notifying you of our next video. The newest Rambo episode, Rambo Last Blood, aired September 20th, 2019. And it was nothing short of what this amazing actor has been dishing out over the last decades to his fans and viewers all over the globe. In the meantime, let us check out some of the more fascinating facts about this actor, from his unassertive early stages as an accidental porn star, to his strange rivalry with Richard Gere, to his ambushed plans, to setting up a pudding empire. Let's get to it! Number 1. Sylvester once took part in a porno.
Well, I got nowhere, actually. I was there to read for it, and they go,
Every superstar you know today has 1 or 2 astonishing stories to tell on their way up the ladder. Sylvester, while struggling to make it as an actor, was convinced by the maker of a 1970s softcore adult film, Party at Kitty and Studs, to make an appearance. It was not as raunchy as today's porn, but it still required Stallone to go nude on screen. It was a difficult one for Sylvester. However, given the harsh condition of his finances, he took the $100 per day job and worked. During the film production and release of the 1976 Rocky, the film producers used one of the shoots from his nudes. They re-released it under the title The Italian Stallion. Funny enough, when Stallone became a superstar, the 35mm negative of the film and its all worldwide rights were auctioned off on eBay for $412,100 in 2010. Number 2. Sylvester Stallone is from a broken home.
Hey, let's share a blanket this weekend at the beach. I don't think so.
That didn't happen.
No.
They're trying to top each other, so he...
While still a child, Sylvester's parents got separated. His father, an owner of a beauty salon known as Francesco Stallone, may have used corporal punishment and would punish his young son for misbehavior by cuffing him up. One of the days as a little boy, Sylvester was seen swatting flies off the hood of his father's new car with a lead pipe. His mother, Jackie Stallone, who Stallone once described as half Martin and half French, was known to be an expert in rumpology. She had a fantastic ability to read the buttocks to unveil one's personality, future events, and even behavioral traits. Number 3. Stallone wrote a novel.
I don't know, they usually don't scream like that when you sweep floors. No, I never dreamed that.
Acting is not the only thing Stallone does. He also has a knack for writing, and he even pursued a career in writing. Hold that thought. Stallone initially went into Hollywood with a passion to screenplay amazing stories. Appears acting was another part of him he was just about to discover back then. Anyways, he wrote so many screenplays and eventually wrote a novel he titled Paradise Alley. The book was about siblings trapped in the festival bout of professional wrestling in Hell's Kitchen. Sylvester finished the novel before eventually turning it into a screenplay. The movie Paradise Alley was in due course produced in 1978. The book was also published that same year. Number 4. A badly behaved pair of tongs gave Stallone his distinctive look.
Rocky. And
That's musical.
I thought I spelled it that way. Did I really spell it that badly?
Musical.
Have you ever wondered if Sylvester was naturally born with a pair of twists to the mouth and lips that are so adorable? Well, to answer your question, no. It may surprise you that many comedians have earned top dollar over the years for mimicking Sylvester Stallone's unique lip slouch and throaty, baritone voice. Sylvester's facial feature was a result of a minor manhandling during his birth. When Sylvester was born on July 6, 1946 in Manhattan, the surgeon used a pair of forceps to help him out of the uterus. The negligence left his left chin, lip, and part of his tongue partially paralyzed. The paralysis was a result of a severed nerve. According to Stallone in one of his interviews, his face and stroppy appearance earned him the nickname Sylvia. He agreed that some number of specialists told him that his brain was undeveloped. He grew with his burdened and a high dose of low self-esteem that pushed him into bodybuilding. And later on, he engaged himself in many activities that were a stepping stone to breaking through those limits that appeared to be consented by everyone he knew then. Number 5. He was never a fan of the Rambo cartoon.
Pies. I mean, I don't know. You'll see like Rambo, next thing I'll look out and the audience is empty.
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
After the feat of 1982's First Blood and 1985's Rambo, First Blood Part 2, Stallone was provoked with a petition of Rambo retailing. On the issue of a 1986 animated series, Rambo, The Force of Freedom, a significantly softened up version of the character Stallone was presented. The Rambo character was revamped to be very soft-hearted and known for good deeds. During his interview with the Chicago Tribune in 1986, Sylvester revealed that he disdained the idea of a psychologically tortured war veteran being used to market toys. According to him, he tried stopping it, but was unable to since he had no rights to the licensing. Luckily for Stallone, the show only lasted 1 season. Number 6. Sylvester Stallone attended college in Switzerland.
Oh my God, yes. I was born 8 blocks from the theater. And I said, it took me a long time to get there.
There you go. It's all come around.
Despite wild teenage years in which Sylvester was kicked out of several schools for misconduct, Stallone eventually came out of high school while living with his mother in Philadelphia. He moved on to attend American College, a university in Leysen, Switzerland. While in college, he was also a gym teacher and a dorm bouncer. Stallone also sold hamburgers on campus. During his numerous workouts and activities at the school, he developed an interest in writing and acting. He, however, continued his education at the University of Miami before relocating finally to New York. He was optimistic that his move to NYC would give him the break he needed to get into the entertainment industry. He was a man that worked around the clock. Even while waiting to be called for a role, he worked as a movie theater usher. He also cleaned out lion cages in a zoo. What? That's probably what made him so fearless and brave. Regrettably, while with the theater, Stallone tried scalping tickets to an unknown customer who turned out to be the theater's owner. He got fired from the job right away. Number 7. Stallone was offered the lead role in the Beverly Hills Cops.
And congratulations on the movie. It's fantastic, and we'll talk about that later if you haven't. Is it out yet? Or...
No.
Are you aware that the leading role of the 1984's Beverly Hills Cop that had Eddie Murphy was first offered to Stallone? Well, being the action sort of person, Sylvester rewrote the script, making it to focus more on the action as the Detroit cop Foley's adventure through Beverly Hills, trying to find his friend's killers. Stallone was uncomfortable with the comedy in the story, and hence his rewrite. The producers, however, refuted the idea and went with Murphy instead. Not to worry, Stallone's revamped script was used in the 1986 film Cobra. Number 8. He wanted to own his own pudding empire.
Crazy old man.
You'll get there.
Let's go.
10th round of a scheduled 10. Who would ever
Empire. In 2005, shortly before Rocky Balboa resuscitated his film career, Stallone decided to start a line of fitness supplements. His company, Instone, created and produced a pudding snack that was high in protein and low carb. Sylvester even gave the impression on Larry King that he was hawking the product. Sadly, he encountered a legal clash with a food scientist over the honesties of the invention. This dragged on for years, and Instone finally folded. Number 9. Arnold Schwarzenegger once cheated him into starring in a box office bomb.
Okay. Good.
Bomb. In the 1980s, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone were seen as the most significant action stars of all time. Stallone has spoken a lot of times about the feud between them. One time, Stallone told of his experience with the 1992 movie bomb, "Stop, or my mom will shoot." According to him, he had heard Schwarzenegger wanted to play the lead role, and he jumped at the subject too. He had realized Arnold was smarter, and he succeeded in tricking him into taking the leading part of the movie. And at last, at number 10, there is a strange rivalry between Richard Gere and Stallone.
You look delighted.
It appears Arnold is not the only artist on Stallone's Black Book. While filming 1974's The Lords of Flatbush, where he was supposed to do a 1950s street tough with the then-known Richard Gere, both had started off on the wrong foot. Stallone ended up giving the film producer an ultimatum that got Richard fired from set. And that's all we have today on the 10 surprising facts about Sylvester Stallone. If there are any details about this superstar we forgot to discuss in this video, please leave it in the comment section. We will undoubtedly have added it to our next video. That's it guys, don't forget to give us a like. Be sure to subscribe and click on the bell button to keep up with our trending videos. Goodbye for now, and we will see you in the next video.